You know, about a year and a half ago, all I kept hearing about was this 0 to 400 degree method to smoke chicken on a pellet grill. Well, that sounds great, but I didn't have a pellet grill. But I do now. Z Grills sent me theirs. We're gonna try 0 to 400 degrees chicken on the pellet grill. We're not gonna stop there. We're actually gonna do some in comparison using the Weber Kettle and the Vortex, which is what I'm much more used to doing. Love it this way, but I can't wait to try that too, so we'll see how it goes. We're gonna compare things like the crispiness of the skin, the flavor of it all. We're gonna compare all those things. Let's go. All right, here's our 12 chicken thighs. We're gonna put 6 on one grill and 6 on the other. We're also gonna use duck fat to help crisp the skin up on both and also use as a binder as well. Now, one thing I kept hearing about when I was researching using the 0 to 400 degree method was that you don't really wanna use a sweet rub because the sugars in those rubs will actually burn on the skin of the chicken. So I've pulled out some Terry Black beef dry rub to use, and I've also pulled out Meat Church's The Gospel, which is a very favorite of our families, that is sugar based. So I'm gonna have some of both on both grills, 3 of each on both grills, to see how the sugar base does versus the beef rub. So we'll have an idea of does that sugar really burn real badly in either one of these two, whether it's the Vortex or the 0 to 400 degree method, we'll see for sure. So let's get these sprayed up real quick with some duck fat, and we'll do the beef dry rub first. It's Terry Black's beef rub. And now we'll do Meat Church's on the other 3 here. Go back to Terry Black's. And back to Meat Church. I have those in the back of my hand to kind of make them stick. All right, let's turn these over. I'm trying my best to keep them separate and not get too much rub onto another one. But I'll just spray this side too. Now I'll go back and use Terry Black's beef rub here on these. Now that we got our chicken seasoned up, we're gonna put this back in the fridge just long enough to get the grills going. All right guys, the charcoal's ready to be poured into the Vortex. So I wanna go do that first. Then I wanna come back over here and put the chicken into the pellet grill, turn it on to 400 degrees, then go back to the kettle and put the grate on and put the chicken on there as well. So we'll go ahead and get the Vortex filled up now. And now we'll take this chicken and put it into the pellet grill and start it up. Remember, this is 0 to 400, so we're gonna have to have 0 degrees when we put this on here. Now I'm gonna put the beef chicken on the left side of the grate and the sweet on the right side of the grate. Our target's set for 400 degrees. Now what we'll do is, once that smoke starts rolling, we can't put the lid down according to the Z Grills Pellet Grill Company. Put the lid down once the smoke starts. It's not started yet. So we'll go ahead and get the grate put onto the Weber Kettle and put the chicken on it as well. We're using cherry wood because I have cherry pellets, guys. That's the only pellets I have from Z Grills was cherry. Put a couple pieces of cherry in there, and now we'll get our chicken on as well. And again, we'll put the beef on the left, put the sweet on the right side. We'll get a lid on now. Now what I normally do, of course the bottom damper's wide open. Every 15 minutes I turn the lid so the vent up top is pulling that smoke in different directions. That's what I always do with the Weber Kettle. But now we'll go back over to the pellet grill, watch for smoke to get there, and then we'll turn the lid down. All right guys, I'm just starting to see some smoke come out, so we're gonna push this grate a little bit and we're putting this lid down now. 400 degrees here. Whatever the Vortex does with its temperature is up to the Vortex. We'll let it run. We're gonna turn that lid like I said every 15 minutes. We got cherry wood in there. We got cherry pellets in here. Timer starts now. Let's see which one's done first, which one has the best flavor, all that. We'll do that as soon as it's all done. All right, folks, something else I read and saw and researched was you needed to flip your chicken at the 30-minute mark. Well, it's been exactly 30 minutes. We're gonna temp it, and then we're also gonna flip it. So here's the sugar-based. It's showing 167, beef-based. Wow, on that side showing 190s. 180, 170s, 173. So we'll flip them, but they're not gonna be much longer to being done, guys. The color of them's not bad. That's pretty quick to get to that the 170s, 180s range on that chicken. So we'll put the lid down now. Our goal here, guys, is to get to about 195. I'm very happy with that range on thighs because it's dark meat and they can handle that, and they're much juicier, much more tender when they get to the 195, 200 range because the fat's been rendered more and it's really, really good. So let's go ahead and look at this chicken too. The color on it's much darker on the sugar based, but we've already had our vent on that side as well. So now it's time to turn it one more time. We've turned it once already. It's been 30 minutes, so we're gonna turn it over here. So 15 here, 15 more right here, and we'll let it go. All right, folks, these are all done. We're gonna take them off now. They've reached right at 195 to 200. Looking really, really good. Let's get the ones off the Weber Kettle now. Just going to take a temperature probe on these. Right at 200, 186, 200 on the button, 192. So I'm okay with that, guys. We'll go ahead and get these off as well. You'll notice that the sugar-based did have a more crispy looking skin because of the sugar that's in it. All right, guys. The back 3 are the beef rub. The front three are the sugar-based rub, the Holy Gospel from Meat Church. You definitely can tell there's more color on the sugar-based ones, just as we suspected. Beef rub looks very, very good. Doesn't look as crispy as the sugar-based ones do, but the sugar-based ones look crispy because they're sugar-based, so the skin burnt a little bit, just the sugar in it did. We're gonna give it about 10-minute rest while the pellet grill calms down, the fan goes off. I know it's been 10 minutes then. We'll come back and give each one a try and tell you how we think about them. All right, you guys, we have finished our chicken thighs on both the pellet grill as well as the Vortex on the Weber Kettle. Remember, we did the 0 to 400 degree method on the pellet grill. We used the Vortex on the Weber Kettle, the same way we always have done it, what I'm most familiar with. This is my first time doing the 0 to 400 degree. We're gonna try what we're familiar with first. We're gonna try the sugar-based rub on the Vortex. See how good we did on that. So let's try one of those bites first. This is the darkest one. This is the one that kind of got dark on us a little bit. The darkest of the bunch, I think, as far as sugar-based rub goes. We'll give it a taste, guys. Cheers. Wow. Very good bite, guys. Bite through, very well done, perfectly done chicken from the Vortex. Now let's try a bite from the pellet grill on the sugar-based. Looks much better color to it than the Vortex did. The sugar and the rub doesn't look nearly as burnt. Let's give it a try and try that skin as well. Here we go. Wow. Very clean bite. Very juicy chicken. That's really, really good. I don't taste quite the same thing I do from the Vortex as far as charcoal and the wood they put in there, but I definitely taste more smoke than I thought I would with the pellet grill. Both of them are fantastic. Love them both. Now let's try the beef rub on the Vortex. See the color of it up close. Good looking chicken there as well. Cheers on this one. That's very good, guys. I'll tell you what, I'm not used to having a beef flavored rub on a piece of chicken. I'd say it's definitely different, but very, very good. It's a good clean through bite. Now let's try a bite from the beef base rub from the pellet grill. Looks very, very good. Bottom side. Let's give it a try here. Cheers. Man, that's really good, guys. I actually taste a good amount of smoke on this bite. Good bite through skin. If you can hear that or not, it's really crunchy skin. I'll tell you what, I am very impressed with the Z Grills Pellet Grill. It did a great job on this chicken. It turned out some juicy, tender, very flavorful, good bite through skin. I'm very impressed by it. I did not expect to have any of those things I just told you I would have at the end, but it did a great job. I'm very impressed. Now, I still like my Vortex, my Weber Kettle immensely. It's my favorite thing to do. I like the fire factor, the charcoal, putting the wood chunks in. That's all kind of what I like to do. It's more of that dude thing, I guess. But as far as pellet grills go, man, the Z Grills did a fantastic job. I would eat this chicken all day. I'll make this chicken again, no doubt. I definitely would. The convenience factor is definitely big deal to me. So it really helps a lot. So if you're in the market for a pellet grill, I definitely suggest the Z Grills. This is not a sponsored video, guys. Please understand that. I love this grill. It does a great job. Plus, you get the 10 free grills. How awesome is that? If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, just be sure to click on the link at the end of the video. It'll take you to that and show you what that is. But nonetheless, guys, did a great job with this chicken, both the sugar-based as well as the beef-based. Love them both. I hope you got some value out of today's video. Please do hit the like button. Subscribe to our channel. Until next time, guys, I'll meet you at the smoker.